Hello, Murphy Daily here on Written by Murphy with a Moment of Wonder. If you're watching this live, I want to know, please put a 1 in the comments or leave a comment and let me know what you think of what I'm talking about. If you are watching the replay, please put 2 in the comments or make a comment and let me know. I really want to know that you're watching. So, I am still deep in Hamilton by Ron Chernow. Wow, this is a long book. Ooh, somebody's here. Tell me who you are. It is such a long book. It is crazy long, as I said before. And I'm listening to Ron Chernow talk about all the things that Hamilton did. I'm about a third of the way through. And I think he just finished writing the Federalist Papers, which he might have thought he'd done most of the exciting things of his life. And he's, I think, 30 now. So I'm listening to the historian talk about Hamilton, this historical figure, and every single thing this man did, according to this enormous book, huge tome. Well, and then he did this, and then he did this, and he made friends with this person, and they did this, and then he decided to do this, and he wrote this one letter, and all these things. Listen to that. This guy, apparently every single thing this guy did was so amazing and had to be tracked. Now, I tell you, he did start a major world power. He did help that happen. But I wrote letters, emails and letters and things, and I don't think anybody's coming around to talk about it. And that reminds me of that thing that Alexander the Great did after he conquered everything, right? He conquered the known world, they say. And he was whining to his generals, "Oh, I've conquered everything, but I have no Homer. It's tragic. I have no Homer to write of my great deeds." Yeah, buddy, you got to have a Homer. So there's, gosh, now I forget his name. The hero of the Iliad, who had Homer to write all about how great he was. I forget his name. Not the guy who stole Helen to Troy, but the other guy. And all the people in the Iliad had Homer to tell of their amazing stories. And I think yesterday I was talking about Odysseus. Homer told about him, but Homer was really good at what he did. And Ron Chernow is really good, this historian who writes about these epic people. Yeah. Maybe I should be the author of my own story, and I should rewrite how I tell my story about myself. What was funny is yesterday I was sitting in a coffee shop, and next to me were a bunch of people, and I kind of started a conversation with them, and they said, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you with your laptop?" I'm like, "Well, I'm finishing this." And I said, "That's work." And they said, "What do you do?" So I told them what I do, and I could tell you what I do, but I'm not going to get into that right now. And I kind of poo-pooed what I do. I'm like, "Oh yeah, day job, whatever, right?" But I could write a different story. Hey, there's a second person here. Tell me if you're here. Let me know. Give me a comment. If I wanted to be my own historian, my own Homer telling the epic, heroic epic of my life, I could do that, I've had to package myself to get ready for lots and lots of interviews. And I've had to learn to take the messy things that happened in my career, the jobs that I did, and make them into a story that I could hand off. Here you go, hiring manager. This is who I am. This is what I've done. And it had to be tidy and had to be neat. And I had to tell a lot within a short amount of time, because an interview is maybe 45 minutes, right? And I'm only talking at most half of that. So I had to figure out how to make my stories amazing. And I would talk about what I'd done. But what if I took a little time and packaged up my stories, the stories that, not every single thing I do, not, making breakfast, although I could if I wanted to, But what if the stories that I end up having to tell about myself, that people ask about me on a regular basis? What do you do? Where are you from? Telling me about the different stories that people tend to ask in the different parts of my life. I think I would like to do that. And we can absolutely be our own historians and tell ourselves, reflect who we are in the best possible light. I don't do that very well. But it would be pretty cool if I did. And I wonder if I could walk in the world like more of a conqueror, like, hey, yeah, I've done that. And yeah, I left a mark on this world. And I'm somebody that you want to have around. Yeah, I'm somebody I want to have around. So Alexander the Great was crying because he had no Homer. Hey, dude, we can make our own stories. So even if nobody really wants to hear what I have to say, I can still tell it to myself and have a good story about what I bring to the world that I'll have handy to hold up. I'll say, yeah, see that? This is my story. This is who I am. And this is how I can get up and keep doing what it is that I want to be doing. I want to have this be my story. So I was thinking about that. And